Hello everyone. So once again, welcome you all in this wonderful LaTeX workshop. Now the next session will be start in few seconds. So I would like to request Dr. Akshay. Are you ready?
Yes,
Yeah, you can start, sir.
thank you.
Mm.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let me share the screen. Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, so let's quickly look at how to create tables. All right. So tables are created using tabular environment. We have to invoke a tabular environment. All right. So let me use that, and that environment will require. We have to specify the number of columns in that environment. All right. So let's do that. So for tables, we'll use begin table or tabular. Begin table will also work. All right. Then okay. So let me explain begin tabular first. Then we'll add begin table. Begin tabular. Tabular. All right. One, begin tabular. Okay. Begin tabular. All right. So it also this is the format for now. Here we have to specify how many columns we want to create. So let's say I want to create 3 columns, and then I have to write down 3 columns. So my numbers will be like 1, then 2 and 3, and then 4, 5, and 6. These are the entries of the table. So I have to separate each entry using ampersand mark. All right, and I also have to do a line break here after the first row. I again use an ampersand mark here. And now our table is almost ready, basic table. So let's compile it, and let's see. We should be able to see the table. Okay, and where is the table? Okay, so this is the table. Let's see, Shifa. I'll use new page. Let me. Oh, sorry. Clear. No, new page. So it will start from new page. All right. Okay. And now, if you want to center it, what do? You use centering command. All right, as we did for equations and images. And now in order to create the table, we need to create rows and columns. All right. So what I do, I'll put a vertical bars between the columns. And now let's see the effect. The vertical bars are created. I'll put more bars here at the beginning and the end of the columns. All right. And now I want to put a horizontal line at the top. So before writing the entries, I'll put H line, which is horizontal line. So horizontal line will be put on the entries, and after the first line I also want to put a horizontal line, so I'll put H line, and similarly at the end of the second line I'll also put a H line. So it will create a very nice looking table. Oh, why height? What happened? Misplaced. No align. H line. H. Okay. So I have to line break here. All right. So far, so good. Can you create this kind of simple tables? Okay, please try creating a simple table first of all, and then we will try to add some other things in the table. Okay. Okay, now let's see if I can add I can combine two rows or two columns in a table. How to combine two rows or columns in a table? So for that we'll have to use multi-column and multi-row command. All right, and that is explained in this graph. I mean, sorry, this code here. So we start with begin center. Let me first compile this so you get the idea what I'm trying to say. So this is my table, and for to use multi-row, we have to use a package, and the name of the package is, let me multi-row package. So this the name of the package is multi-column and multi-row, and I have that package over here. I should have, yes. So we have multi-row package. All right, you see this, and um, sub caption is there, float is there, graphics is there. Okay, so I'll use multi-row package in my workshop file. Yes, so you have to add the package, and now after adding the package, it is good. Can you see the table? Right? Okay, what I'll do is I'll remove this part here. So cell number 1, cell number 2, then cell number 3 and 4 are merged. All right. Vertical line on keyboard is above the enter key. You have to use a shift and the key above the enter to get the vertical line. Okay, and now right now you can see the uh, column is third and fourth columns are merged. So what I'll do is I'll remove this. All right, and I will simply write down cell 3 and cell 4, and then we will show you how to merge it. So cell 3, then ampersand cell 4. Also this is usual, and this is if you want to merge arguments of, so this is C line, which is if you put this command. Let me move this right now. Let me start with the blank table. So I'll put H line here, and then we'll do the formatting one by one. So this is my cell 16, and this should be 10, 11, 12. No, 3, 4. That's 5. Something is missing here. I guess. Okay, so I lost the H line. I'll put H line. I want to create a simple table here. So I have to break the line. Whenever you want to use that line, you break the line for the row above it. So now the table is good. All right. So everybody can see the table now. Is it clear? Okay. Now let's say if I want to. Okay. One more important thing is that the argument of the tabular, you have to provide the argument of the tabular, which asks you that how many columns you require. So how many columns are there in the table? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why you have to specify 4 columns here. Here you can specify the center aligned columns, left aligned columns, or right aligned column. So if you keep C, the columns are center aligned. If you keep L, they will be left aligned. If you keep R, then the text will be the right aligned, and so on and so forth. But you should have 4 columns here. Then the number of m% here will be less than the number of less than 1 the number of columns. So if you are having 4 columns, then the m% will be less than 1. So there will be 3 m% used. So you should not use m% at the beginning and the end and at the end. They are not used there. Okay. Okay. Now let's say I want to combine. I want to merge row, uh, that row second and third row. I want to merge that. So what I'll do, I'll remove this H line. Instead, I'll use C line command, and the I and J will be the row number that I want to merge. So I will be 3 as a second and third. So 2 and 3, 2 dash 3. Now let's see what will happen. So row, there is a horizontal line after cell 4 and above cell 7. Now that will be removed. That is what will happen. Can you see that? All right. Now similarly, let's see, we want to combine cell 3 and cell 4. So let's combine cell number 3 and cell number 4. So for that, we'll have to use multi-row command. So I'll use, we have already added the multi-row package there, right? So this is the package. Where is the package? This is the package, multi-row. All right. And how it is done? So then it is done using a multi-row command. So use multi-column command, sorry, because we want to merge the columns. So the format of the command is like this: multi-row. All right. And then how many columns you want to merge? You want to merge 2 columns, and you want to create a single column out of that. Let's say 2 column will be merged. All right. And this will be the text of the column. So now I'll copy that and paste that over there. So what I've done is here, see, there were 4 columns. So I'll remove third and fourth column, and I'll use that command multi-row. I want to combine 2 columns into 1 column. So I'll simply put C because I want it to be center aligned. The text is content of cell 3 and 1, whatever the text is. So because the text, I want the text to be centered aligned, I'll use C. And now let's see what happens after compilation. All right, can you see the row number 3 and okay. You can see there is a vertical line missing here, so I'll add a vertical line after C, and it will take care of that. Okay, if we have a large table, then there will be more commands. More commands in the sense you can repeat this structure. You can simply repeat this structure for large tables. So if you have like 10 rows and 10 columns, then no new commands will be introduced. The structure will be same. You simply have to keep adding your entries. All right. Okay. Let me give you an example for the large table. once. Give me a minute. I'll copy and paste large tables from somewhere. Okay. Okay, so this is one large table. Okay, it starts with begin table, then begin tabular, and then how many columns we are looking for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So there'll be 7 columns. Yes, I'll explain. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, or let me first explain the C line command because it won't take much. So if you want to, here C line is used after cell 4 and before cell 7, correct? So what it will do, it will merge, it will remove the horizontal line between cell 4 and cell 7. See, let me use that C line command somewhere else so that you get an idea. So I'll put the H line here. And let's say I use C line command after cell 7 and before cell 10. And then, so your number will be, no, it's not H line. Your ijk argument will be C line, and it will ask for the I dot j argument. So because we are looking for between inserting between cell 7 and cell 10, it is 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? 3 and 4. Oh, 1 minute. 3, 5. Oh, what happened? That keyboard is not working. 3 dash 4. All right. And now see the horizontal space between line between cell 7 and cell 10 will disappear. Okay, if I change it to 1 and 2, what will happen? Okay. Is it clear about the C line command? Yeah, that is why, that is what I explained. The number 2 here says that how many columns you want to combine, that is number 2, and C says that those two columns will be combined into a single column, and the text into that column is centered justified, so that's why C, and a vertical line after C will complete the vertical line of the table. I'll explain the C line command once again. Okay, let me create the table as it is. All right, so table is clear now. And now let me again insert the C line command here. C line. And I let 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, sorry, it is 2, 2, 3 because it is between 4 and 7. Is it clear now? Why the line between 2 and 3 is gone? Please try it by yourself and then see. Meanwhile, I'll explain the large tables, how they are formed. So the structure is exactly same. There is no difference in the structure. The begin table is included because we want a little bit more formatting of the table. But if you can also work with, okay, so let's look at this structure. This is the structure which is exactly same as the small table structure. Okay, we have specified the columns. Then I have put two H lines because I want my table to have two vertical lines. Can you see this? There are two vertical lines here in my table. Okay, and then I'll write down the entries. So for the first column, there is no entry here. Can you see that? For the first column, first top, there is no entry in the first top corner. So I'll leave it blank, and then ampersand and the entries for the second column, then third and fourth and fifth and so on and so forth. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Okay, let's come back on multi-row command once again. So multi-row is also clear that we want to combine row 3 and 4 at their column 1 and 4. Yes, that is correct. And what does ampersand b do? So it does it is a position specifier, right? If as I explained before, in case of diagrams, sometimes what happens that we write down the image at page number, the code for the image or code for the table at page number 10, but that image will appear on page number 11. So it by like automatically won't appear where we wanted it to be appear. So we can use this kind of specifiers. So this b tells you that image should be at the bottom, and that exclamation mark forces it to be on the same page where you wrote the code for it. That is what asterisk and b, I mean not asterisk, the exclamation mark and b does. This is the combined specifier. Is it clear? Okay. Yes, I'll explain the renew command in a while. Okay, so now let me copy the entire thing and paste it over here, and let's see the outcome. Okay, so I have put C line command over here 224. And here it is 123 C line command. Okay, so multi-column is clear. Now let's understand multi-row. So I want to combine row 3 and row 4. I want to merge row 3 and row 4. So I'll use multi-row column. I mean, sorry, multi-row command. All right, at a particular position here. And then number 2, again, I'll say that I'll combine two rows. And then star here is the regular size, regular that alignment. This is as in multi-column we have center alignment. If you want to keep the default by default alignment, you simply put star here, and then you write down the title text you want to appear in the merged row, that is row 3 and row 4. Okay, now let's understand that command, renew command, array stretch 2.0. So I have text here. The renew command, what it does, it actually resizes the row, resizes the, uh, the text in the row of the table. All right. So I have mentioned somewhere here about that command. If it is not, yes, this is not text based, renew command, array stretch 1.5. So table row separation, if you want to include larger separation in the rows of the table, you use that command, renew command, array stretch 1.5, 1, 2, you can include whatever you want. I've already included that in the large table. So let me comment that for a moment and see if we don't use that, how this table will look like. Right now the table is a nicely written table, right? There are enough spaces between two rows. If I comment that command, renew stretch, then you will see that the table will be squeezed. Can you see that now? Do you see the difference? All right. Now if I put back the renew command, and instead of 2, you can use any spacing you want. You can put 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, whatever spacing you want. You can. So now I'm applying that command. So because the the spacing has increased. All right. If I put 3 here, then it will be more spacing. Okay. Okay, similarly, the separation for the columns. So this command, renew command, array stretch, that command is used for the separation of rows. If you want to put good separation in the columns, you use this command, set length, tab call set 10 point. All right. So where you have to include this command, you can include these commands in the preamble. So it will be applicable by default for all the tables. You don't have to write them down for all tables individually. If you put these commands in the preamble like this, then those are applicable for all the tables automatically, unless otherwise forced. Okay, so let me include these two commands in our workshop folder. All right, and now let's focus on this table. The column separation is not good here, and the row separation is also not good. But let's say if after, by putting that command, if we can get good separation. Okay, so now we can see that both rows and columns are now good, well separated. Yes or no? Okay, so I'll remove the large table here, or let me keep it, doesn't matter. Okay, so let's talk about the table. All right, so you can also you can also manually control the width of each cell. all right, by using these commands here. In the argument of tabular, you can use these commands m 6 em, m 1 cm, and m 1 centimeter. All right. So then the size of this rows, or the width actually of each cell, will be controlled. So let's demonstrate that. All right. So before that, I'll simply put C in C and C. Okay. And now create a table. One text. Okay. Table should appear at the end. Okay, what I've done here is I've also included an image in the table. That is what is explained here. So for that setting was that according to the image. But now because I have removed the setting, the width of the cell, the image appears too large. All right. Okay, so let's look at that. Begin tabular H line. So we have first line, first horizontal line. The first column is this, second column is number 2, and third column is number 3. So that third column is not visible due to because we have removed the alignment. So the alignment, how do you put the alignment back? Manual alignment. So you use M and then 6 em, and then for the second you put 1 centimeter, and then M, and then 1 centimeter. And now let's see if we can see the table properly. Uh, okay, what is missing here? Illegal character in a should be like that. Okay, but do we have proper package here? Yes, we have the package. So let me copy and paste this line because so there is some error here, right? One error is illegal character in array. Begin tabular M6 em 1 centimeter 1 centimeter. Okay. And are we missing something here? So let me just for a moment let me copy the entire table and see. This could be due to some error in the package. Okay, 1 minute. Let me use this table here. Okay, I got it. I think begin. We have to use that. So give me a minute here. Something is wrong with this. Are we missing some character or something? Oh, how it could be. Okay. Okay, I think I have to remove this table now. We'll use another table here. Okay, and let's first compile this. There is something wrong with this. Uh, I think this is not supporting this, but we have the proper packages here. Let me see if some package is missing. Okay, correct. So we will require this package, array package. So let me include that package. So if you want to use that instead of C, if you want to use M or B for uh, float package is actually for image position specifier, but I think we are missing array package here. Let's see if it works. Use package array and float. Yes, text df won't work. Use package array. Use package array. Okay, that should work now. Okay, right. So it worked. So okay, and now we have this table here. Table with controlling width cell of the width. All right. So you can control the width of the cell here by specifying this centimeters and so on and so forth. All right. Okay. And float package is for this h, right? H and other position specifiers. So if we are using that, then we should also include float package. Uh, is it somewhere there? Over here? No, I don't have it. So let's use that. Let's also include float package for table. Okay. ठीक है? Yes, I'll actually go on for bibliography first, and then PPT. All right. So let's move on to bibliography because we have less time left. Is it good with everyone? The basics of the table is already told, right? And formatting is also there. You can also color the tables. I'll simply explain once how to color the rows and columns, and then we'll move on to bibliography. Okay, so let me copy this part here, and okay, so this is a table, a begin table, then begin tabular, and we have three columns, and I want to color the first cell by to yellow, second cell with blue, and third cell with red. So you simply specify which cell you want to color, and you specify the name this command cell color. For that we require one command, one package. The name of the package is xcolor. You have to add this package, include this package xcolor, and then that command will work. So cell color will work only we have if we have that package included. Okay. Undefined sequence, it means package is missing. Okay, let's see. Xcolor package is already included. Let me see if it is included in the workshop or not. Yes, it is included in workshop. Oh, okay, got it. Undefined controls, cell color. Let me compile this. Okay. Can you see this coloring here? So this is for this command. This is using this command. All right. So we want to color the first cell to yellow, then second is blue, and the last the here the cell number is colored in red. But similarly, you can color the entire row and entire column. So there is a package to color the entire row. So this is the if you use this code here, everything is same, but now you have to specify the row color before the row. So if you want to color the first row into blue, then you specify row color blue before the column, before the row. Then the similarly you specify the green color before the third row, and same thing goes for columns. Okay. Okay, so I think that is enough for table. The rest of the things you can explore. All right. So now let's talk about the bibliography. Bibliography is, as such, it is very easy. All right. So let me quickly explain that. Okay. So we have already seen how to cross-reference the equations, diagram, and sections. All right. Cross-referencing exactly works in a similar fashion for sections as it works for figures and equations. Is it clear? So you can have a section and you can cross-reference that. You can put a label on the section like this. So if you have a section somewhere here, uh, it's a large article now. Okay, so this is my section, and I can put a label here, slash label. You can name the label. So because it is section, I will put it SEC and first section. All right, and then you can always. So I'll cite it over here. So I'll use command ref. Then what is the first letter? S, section first, and LB. This is how you can cite the references. I mean the okay, but there is some issue with this table, so I'll remove this table for a while, and we'll try to compile this. Okay, so you can say this is how you can cross reference. All right, now how to create the bibliography? That is very important. Whenever you are writing a thesis, all right, you have to include bibliography. Yes or no? Yes. So how to include that bibliography? So for that we have to create one bibliography file. All right. This file is created by, I have already created this file. The extension of that file will be .bib. So what you can do, you can take a blank file. All right. Okay. Before that, you go to bibliography. All right, and we will use bibtex for bibliography. So you click bibtex. Even if you don't click it, it won't matter. All right. Okay. While using the file, you have to keep in mind. Okay. Now, how do you create this kind of file? All right. So your citation should be you should copy the citation from the respective. So uh, I use this journal, the research papers here, and 1 minute. And I'll take one of the papers. All right, citation is available here. Then you create it, and then citation style is very important because we are using bibtex style for citation. There are couple of more styles available, but we will be using bibtex style. So it should be bibtex here, and then you copy it to clipboard. You copy that, and then you simply paste it to a .bib file. I'll create it once again so that you can understand. So this is the first citation. Similarly, I mean first, yes, citation. Similarly, you can have other citations. Okay, let's see. So I'll again click on cite. I'll make sure that the style is bibtex. I'll copy to clipboard. I'll simply enter it over here. Okay. I'll do it once again, one more time, so that you can also follow with me. So I'll go to whatever journal you want, right? The only thing is that your citation should be in bibtex style. That's it. Okay. And then you click on cite. It is bibtex, and you copy on the clipboard, and then you paste it over here. So now we have three uh, papers to cite. All right. What I'll do, I'll save this file. So I'll save this file. You give any name, it will work. All right. So I give it a name like workshop.bib. The extension is very important. It should be workshop.bib. I already have created the file with the same name, so it will ask me to replace, and I'll say yes, please replace. So this is how you create your .bib file. Your .bib file should be in the same folder as your .tex file. Is it clear? So did everybody understand how to create .bib file?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And these files must be in the same folder. All right. Okay. Now we use a command bibliography style just before end document. All right. So we use bibliography style here. And right now I'll put a plain style. Style is plain. All right. You can have these many styles. All right. And there are also some custom defined style, but I'll use plain style right now. I'll remove that. And then we will now add the bibliography file. So it is bibliography. You can see the argument is bib file. I'll choose that option, and I'll write down the name, simple name of my file, which is workshop.bib. I'll simply write down workshop. That's it. .bib is not required, and that's it. I'm all set to go. I'm all set to cite those references from there. Now let's say I want to cite reference number 1, which is this. Then what I'll do, I'll copy this identifier here. All right. Without the comma. And then I'll insert it somewhere in my article. So let's say I want to in section 2 I want to put a reference here, or let me first show it to you. Now to put the reference, I'll have to use the command cite/cite. All right, and if I use that command, you will already see that all three citations, the identifier for all three research papers are already there, because we have already included the file. See, it is first is GADRIA 2024 ANI, then SONI 2022 QEV. All right, so I'll again write down the command and it will automatically appear 2021 QEV, right? Okay, so I'll use this. I'll use to cite it. So now I'll keep this site some anywhere where I want. So let's say maybe here somewhere. And then I want to use another citation. So I'll again copy that and I'll place it over here at the last. Oh, but then I cannot place it directly. I have to use the command cite. And that will appear. It is 22QE, right? Excuse me. And then third one is SONI 2021 FKY. So, and then somewhere let's say I'll use it inside a table. FKY. All right. And now I'll simply compile. So it is workshop.tex and okay, so it is compiled successfully. You should see two changes. The first change is one minute. Hold on. Okay. Yes. So now the bibliography is generated. It takes a little bit more time. Can you see the bibliography list here? It is numbered like 1, 2, and 3 because we had three references. And due to the LaTeX formatting, these tables have appeared after the bibliography, which can be taken care by using the specifiers. All right. Yes. So is everything clear about the? Okay. So the second change you should see is that those citations should appear where we put them, right? So where should they appear? Where were they? In section 2. Okay. So this is the option to configure number 1. If I click on number 1, then it will take me to the bibliography list number 1, because we have used that hyperref package. It provides that facility. Is it clear to everyone? Yes. Okay, very good. And it really doesn't matter in which order you put your references into a .bib file. LaTeX will automatically take care. All right. For example, the first article is, so this is my first article that I want to cite, but then I'm citing it on the 10th number page. and I'm citing the third document in the first page, then we no need to worry about the numbering. LaTeX will automatically take care of that. All right. Okay, you can also do that. So number 2, I will copy that, and where that citation was. Okay, here it is, the citation. Okay, and where is the site? And then so you can see. Do you see what happened? You can put more than one citation at one place. All right, and also look at the citation that was put in the table, how that appeared. Yes, so you can see over here, the citation was on in the table in cell number 3. So no, not cell number 3, first cell. And if you click that, it will take you to that citation. Now, if you change the bibliography style, you can change it, and the bibliography list will be changed. How how it appears, it will change. All right. And now, while writing the research paper, uh, according to the journal you want to submit your research paper, they will have their specified bibliography style list. You should only use that style. All right. Is it clear to everyone? Because they are very specific about how do you how is the list bibliography list created. So choose that style given by the journal. Okay, so this is all about bibliography. It is not that difficult. Yes or no? And you can see that we have not added any extra package here for bibliography. No extra package is required because it is embedded in the editor itself, bibliography here. Yes, I'll explain. So let me copy this paragraph here so that it will be easier. And all that should be done before the bibliography. So this is the paragraph, and now I want to in the center. Okay, right now let's forget about this sectioning all. Okay, so now let's say I want to cite the first research paper here. What I'll do, I'll go to the list, bibliography list. Yes, hyperref is the package. I'll also explain about hyperref once again. Okay, first let's see. So I want to cite the first article, so I'll copy this identifier of this article. I'll copy that, and then I'll use the command cite. So if I want to include it over here, I'll use the command cite/cite. All right. And if you write down that command, then the list of entire identifiers will appear. If you remember them, it's good, but it will be impossible to remember them. So we simply use curly braces and then we copy paste. We already had copied, and now we paste it. And that's it. All right. Okay. I want to cite other paper, second paper, let's say, before the first paper. Then two, I'll use the same command cite and copy paste. And now I would like to uh, cite the third paper here. So again cite, and with the third paper I would like to cite the first paper as well. All right, and the second paper as well. That's it. Okay. So now let's compile this. Is it understood now how to add the references?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Well, now let's compile this. Okay. So paragraph is there now. Okay. Where is the paragraph? Okay. So tables are there. All right. So this is how they will appear. All right. And now about the hyperref. Let's say if I remove the hyperref from here, if I remove that package, and now let's compile, what will happen. You will see the change very soon. Yes, we can do that in overlap as well. What you do, you create separate .bib file, and once you create a project on Overleaf, you upload that file with your .tex file. .tex file will be automatically created by the Overleaf, and then there is an option for uploading the file in. All right. See, can you see the screen? Yes, so you have this option to upload the files from your computer onto the overlap server. So there you upload your .bib file, and then you can do the cross-referencing. Okay, so I was explaining about that hyperref. So now if you compile after hyperref, what we after removing the hyperref, you lose that facility to track the will appear as they were appearing before, but they won't be highlighted. See, do you see that? They will appear, but now you cannot click over them. So let's say there are 100 reference, and you want to you want to check 79th reference, then you have to scroll all the way down to the bibliography list every time you want to check the references. All right, but if you have the hyperref facility, then you can simply click, and then LaTeX will automatically take you there. About overleaf. So you see that there's the overleaf, right? Once you create a new project, if you will create new project, then the main.tx will be automatically generated by the overleaf for us. Then you have this facility here. Can you see the screen? Then we have upload folder. Upload. So what you do is you create your .bib file, and then upload it onto overleaf into your package. All right, and then you can cite the references. Clear? Okay. All right. So we already talked about that, right? How to cite in a table. Yes. So any questions about bibliography, because that must be very much clear. All right. So if not, then I can quickly explain how to create the title page for the document, because that is also one of the important parts of the document writing. So let's go there. I mean, let's discuss that a bit. Okay, good. So let me open that part. The file format of the extension of the bibliography file should be .bib. Okay, so first page of the report, very important, right? So LaTeX provides us the facility to create the title page. All right, like it appears for the in a professional documentation. All right, so I'll explain it over here only. So let me compile this. Okay, can you see this? This is the title page created for us. All right, but this title page is, if you want this title page to appear on the next on the separate page, what you do, I'll explain how this page is created, what commands are used. So let me first explain that. Okay, so before the begin document, you can start writing this for creating this kind of title page with author and its affiliations. You have to include this command, use package authblk. So this command is must. Okay, authblk. Once you add this command, then you have these facilities. All right, so right now I'll keep only one author and I'll remove all the affiliations. I'll comment them. And now, so we have title here, whatever title you want to choose. Then we have author. I'll only keep one author. And then date. So you can specify the date you want, but if you want the today's date, so you simply write down today. So today means the date or the date on which you will compile your document, that date will automatically appear. So now let me compile this, and we will have a title, author and date. All right, now I want to add few more author, so I'll use this command author, and then I'll now, because there are more than one author, I'll put a author specifier, number 1, number 2 and number 3. Correct. Now I want to add the affiliations for all the authors, so I'll use the command. This command is used, a double f I l, affiliation. Mark and affiliation. Mark will be like number 1 2 3 and affiliation is the affiliation. Okay, so the first author, the affiliation for first is this, for second author it is this, and for third author it is this. And I also want to include the email address for the third author, who is me. If you don't put 1 2 and 3, how LaTeX will be able to identify that which affiliation is for whom? And that's why we have to put that numbering. Okay, so affiliation, so I want to add the email address only for the third author, so that's why I'll put affiliation 3 again, and then I'll put the text here, and the date is as it is. And now let's compile. So it will, now this is the page that will appear. The page will appear with the citation footmark as well, right? The affiliation will be in terms of footmarks automatically. All right, and then okay, now sometimes we don't want the email address to appear over here, we want it to appear somewhere at the bottom of the page. So that can be done. So I'll remove the email address from here, and what I can do, after the last author I can use this command, thanks. After the last author, then you use this command, thanks. No, sorry, not after the last author. If this is my email address, so it should appear before my names, like that. All right, then you put thanks, and then in curly braces you include your text, whatever text you want to place. So now let's see what happens. First page of missing begin document. think we're missing something. 1 minute. Oh no, one. This must appear with this. And okay. All right. So this is how you write it down. And then now see what has changed. That on the third author we have now two citation, a star and number 3. So number 3 will specify his affiliation, and star will specify the email address, the text which was written. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, and now let's say you want this title to appear on the separate page. What you can do is this: when you create a document class, then you can add title page here. These are the options, right? There were like few options for the document class. So you select title page, and now your title page will automatically appear on the new page. All right. So there's a title page, and it's on the new page. Is it clear? Okay, now everything what we did here to this entire title will appear only if you use this command. This is very crucial. We set up title before document. So we set up everything for the title before document. So this is the preamble of the title that is specified before you add begin document, correct? So this is the preamble for the title. Using this information, LaTeX will be able to create the title page only if you use this command make title before begin document. Sorry, after begin document. So you specify the title structure before begin document, and then you ask LaTeX to create the title page using that information by using make title command after begin document. So if I command the make title command, that title page won't be created. All right, there is no title page then. All right, so just by using one command you can create a very nice title page. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, there is one more important command I want to show. We have to include a package, use package set space. Include this package into the preamble, set space, the name of the package, and then you can directly set the line spacing between two lines or for the entire document. So right now I have set 1/2 spacing for the entire document. Let's say if we say double spacing, so that command, the set space command, allows you to do that. So I'll say double spacing, and now see the spacing between two lines will be set accordingly for the entire document. All right. So this is again very nice feature. Okay, so let's create the title. Title page is done. Okay, correct. And now let's say we want to create our own customized title page like this. All right. So we have a code here. So some few things to be kept in mind before you start to create this kind of page. So I have noted everything over here. There are two ways to create a title page. One is using make title command that is already discussed, and second is this: we can customize the title page by begin title command also. That is another way. All right, that is what I am not discussing right now. Then these things to be kept in mind before we do the manual customization. All right, so text position can be set using these three commands: centering, ragged left, ragged right. We already have discussed these commands. Text size should be used like huge and large, and all right. You can also use this command font size size and then skip and then select font. If necessary, I'll show how to use that. Then vertical space, so V space, all right, V space and then length like V space 3 centimeter. And then if you want to break a line, you can use line breaker or you can simply use slash bar. Okay, so now with this information, let's start understanding this. So I want to create this kind of page which is essential for any report or thesis, right? Okay. So we'll start with begin center because I want all these things to be in the center. Then I don't want a page number on this page. So I'll say this page style empty, no page numbering. And then the title of the title should appear in the large text size. I'll choose the font size accordingly. And I'll also choose the Sans Ferris font style SF. All right. You can use the font style accordingly. We have explained about the font style. So text SF, and then I'll use a nested text boldface, and I'll write down what I want to, what is the title. Then I want to use, I want to leave a vertical space between two lines. So I'll use V space star 0.5 centimeter. All right. And then I'll use font size. See, so now the next line is very small letters, right? A thesis submitted to. So for that, I'll use a customized font size. I'll use this command here. So font slash font size. Then the size of the font is 12 point. Then I'll skip one point and then select font. That's it. And then a thesis submitted to. So it will appear like thesis like this. All right. This is how it is done. Whenever you want to see, if you can also use line breakers. All right. If you want to use both line breakers and a vertical space, then you can do that, which is done here. You can also include the logo, the university logo or any other logo using include graphics command. And mostly I used this command because it gives me the flexibility to choose the font size accordingly. And once you see that okay, this font size suits you, then you should definitely use the same command because to maintain the uniformity. Yes or no? So this is how you create the title page for thesis writing, for report writing. And okay. Okay. Yeah, so I think I am done with this title page. And as I said many times, whatever we learned in this workshop will be shared with you. All right. So you will have all the commands, all the packages, name of the packages, and everything. So then you can practice later on. If you have any questions, you can ask. Uh, it is not that only LaTeX is accepted. Many publishers also accept the research paper wrote in Word and any other formats. So it is not that only LaTeX are accepted. Cross-referencing, you mean the bibliography part? Okay, cross-referencing of the equations and tables like that. Okay, so let's quickly understand that. So let me write down an equation here. So we'll use begin equation. All right, and then I'll write down the equation. All right, and then let's to cross reference this equation, we have to provide it a label. So label slash label command is there to put a label on this equation, and because it is equation, I'll use eq as standard practice, and then it is quadratic, so quadratic. All right, so this is the equation is then ready for the referencing. Okay, let the equation appear. Okay, so this equation has appeared over here with equation number 1. All right, and now in order to put a reference of this equation somewhere else in the document, let me go to the section part, and let's say I want to put the reference of that equation. You can either use, so I'll write equation number 1. So I would like to mention that's the equation, the number, and now I have to put a reference of that equation. 1 minute, so I'll use ref command reference, and because the what was the label of that equation, it started with this is the label, right, eq, so I'll simply type e there. After typing the reference, I'll simply type capital E, the first letter, and all the labels with first letter E will appear, and I'll choose my label accordingly, and that's it. And now once you compile, your label should appear there. This is how it is. Can you see that? Okay, welcome. Uh, okay, 1 minute. For tables, let's see. Footnote for tables. Okay. I think it is not included here. Okay, I think I'll have to send the documentation for rotating the table and a footnote for the table later to you. Will it work? All right. Okay. And about the PPT presentation. So we have to set a document class. So let me quickly, sir, do we have like 5 minutes more?
Yes, sir. Sure, sure.
Yes.
Okay, I'll quickly brush up the PPT part, the presentation part actually. So presentation style is called Beamer style in PPT. I mean in LaTeX. All right. So your document class should be a Beamer class, and you can choose the options for document class. It is 14 pt the font, then aspect ratio is 169. It is 169, it is 16 by 9 is the aspect ratio. All right, there are different aspect ratios available, and handout is different. We'll discuss that about maybe lastly. Okay, and then navigation symbol. Okay, so we'll prepare the title. All right, so title is whatever title you want, then the author and the date, and then we directly go to begin document. And the first command after begin document must be make title, so the title will be created. All right. Okay, right now let's forget about the section here. Okay, so the begin document, then make title, and because it is Beamer, it's a presentation. So all the slides are named as frames. All right. So I'll create a first frame by writing a command begin frame. All right, and it will be a title page. All right, and then I'll write down table of contents. So on the first frame, all the contents will appear according to my sectioning of the document. According to the sectioning of the documents, LaTeX will automatically create the table contents. All right, and then the second frame, I'll start with the outline of the presentation, the title. So this is the structure. Let me explain the structure, otherwise of the frame. So it starts with begin frame and end frame, and then you can put a title of the there's a title of the frame. All right, and then you can use itemize item, then again item, and third item, and so on and so forth. Yes or no? Okay, if you now it depends on you if you want a bulleted item or numbered item. All right, if you want a numbered item, you can start begin enumerate. All right, and other commands. Okay, now I'll clear this right now. Okay, so let's focus on this frame here, and I'll copy this frame. Okay, so let's work over here only. I'll compile this, and you will be able to see that. So this is the basic structure of the presentation. Right, you will have to choose the Beamer document class, specify the aspect ratio. All right, and the 14-point font size. Okay, now very important thing is to make your presentations beautiful, you will have to choose themes. If I comment this theme, then your presentation will look very dry. See, your presentation will be a simple, very simple presentation without a theme. All right, if you simply include a theme, then the entire lookout of the presentation will change automatically. All right. Okay, do you see my name here, the name of the author, and the title of the workshop? It will appear on all the slides automatically. All right. And now, okay, I don't want that. A transparent headline and navigation symbols. Okay, so I'll explain these three commands one by one. So right now I'll comment them so you see what is the effect. Okay. All right. Now you see one more additional bar here, introduction. All right. So for that, what you have to do, you have to make the sections. Section 1, then you include the frames in section 1. Then there's another section, section 2, and then section 3. All right. So once you create the, yes, themes are named after cities, and they are really beautiful themes available here. So according to your section, all those sections will appear on over here, and then they are interactive. They are not simple like list. They are interactive. You can click them and go to any section you want. That is done using this command. I mean, it is a part of the theme. If you put the sections, it will automatically appear over here. It's a part of the theme. If you don't want it to appear, then you choose this command, headline. You activate this command if you don't want this type of list, interactive list, to appear. So then it will be gone. It is gone now, so there is no list. But if you want that, then you choose your theme accordingly. All right, this features are not available in all themes, so you have to let me show you, let me give an example. For example, if I activate this theme, the Cambridge theme, I have to restrict the Copenhagen theme. I'll use the Cambridge theme. It will be a little bit different. Theme is different, so your lookout will also be different. All right. See over here, we have more information here. The name of the author, title of the workshop or presentation, then date, as well as we have page number coming in. So this is kind of more detailed, yes or no? But we don't have that part here. No, we have this introduction, right? But then we don't have that interactive list as it was in that theme, correct? Because other different themes are designed differently, so that is the thing. You have to choose the theme according to your needs. Okay, now one more thing I want to specify here, that so let's focus on this outline of the presentation once again. All right. And okay, so I'll choose my items, item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, item 5. And right now I'll not use this marking. All right. I'll simply say them item 1, item 2, and item 3, and item 4. All right. So I'll have to use item in square brackets, item 1 and item 2. All right. So copy paste so that you can see the difference. And now I'll remove this. I'll put simply 1, 2, 4, and 5. All right. And I'll now comment this for a while, and let's this is begin frame. We have end itemized. We should have an end frame. and frame. Okay, let's compile this. All right, so this is how this will appear. But the thing is that when we'll see that this as a presentation, right? So let me go to the full screen mode. So the first page is this. I click next. Title page will appear. Title page is interactive. All right, you can click on them, and you can go to that section directly. Now the third page, outline of the presentation. All five things will appear at a time. One, and right. What I want in regular presentation, that only the first, on one click, the motivation should appear. Then that CCQM should appear on the next click. Then weak decays of measurement should appear on the next click, and so on and so forth. Yes or no? So that can be achieved by this, by that command there. So now I'll use this command. I'll activate them, this frame once again, one comment, and I will comment this frame. Now let's see. Okay, I'll use the external viewer here. Full screen mode. Okay, so first is correct. Now, oh, but 1 minute. I think that is not created. Okay. Frame itemize and okay, so that has appeared. And which theme is that? Open hand. Okay, 1 minute. Headline. I just want headline. Okay. That is not a something is missing. I think, is it not a presentation? That's why. I mean, okay. I think, sir, I have to. I mean, I'm taking a lot of time. So, hello. Yes.
Yeah, no, sister. You can take your time. Yes.
Okay, because then. Thank you, sir. Let's finish this and. Yeah. Okay, I think I have explained the basic structure of the PPT presentation, right? So you can explore it later on your own. And what I'll do is I'll send you the detailed presentation code. All right. Somehow it is not working right now, and I don't know why. Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. This will be sufficient. Yes. Correct. Okay. Then any other questions? I think we have lack of time. So over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. This is a really amazing session for us. And good afternoon. And now I may invite Nikhil, sir, for his valedictory speech.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Akshay for his wonderful sessions and providing us a huge knowledge about LaTeX. And I really personally like their lectures that they provide so much detailed explanation in so much easy way. So thank you so much, sir. Now the session is open for the feedback. If any
Thank you.
participants want to give their feedbacks, then you can unmute yourself. Anyone?
Yeah, all the participants are requested to come forward and give your sincere feedback. Not in chat box. You can unmute your camera and your mic, and you can give your feedback. Yeah, please. That will give you us sincere appreciation.
So it was a wonderful session. I got to learn a lot, especially since I didn't know much about LaTeX. So I got to learn a lot on how to write reports, then how to create images, tables, images, how to create a presentation. So Sir has explained everything in a simple manner, so easy manner. So I loved it. It was a very informative session for me.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your valuable feedback. Anyone else?
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I'm Lakshmi from Physics Department of Women's Christian College, Chennai. I really appreciate the efforts of the organizers for this program. Especially, it was very useful, and from the basic level, the editor was taught, and I am sort of used with typing and mathematical expressions, but the images and thesis writing and tables, PowerPoint, in the next level, whatever will be useful for us, all that was very well explained and in a very simple manner. And the speaker was patiently answering all our queries also. So thank you very much, sir. And we look forward for many more, such workshops from the organizers as well as the speaker. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Anyone else?
Sir. Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Sir, myself Nitesh Tiwari. Sir, I am a student of MSc Physics in Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Lucknow. Uh, Sir, I very grateful for you. You provide a workshop on LaTeX course. Uh, Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Nitish sir.
Sir, sorry, sir. I have a request, sir, for you. Uh,
Yeah, please,
uh,
Nitesh. बोलिए
सर
बोलिए आप।
सर आप एक वर्कशॉप मैटलैब पे भी लेके आए तो मतलब बेटर रहेगा, क्योंकि अभी हम लोग एमएससी फिजिक्स कर रहे हैं मास्टर डिग्री, वो हम लोग को बहुत जरूरी होता है उसमें।
Sure. We
थैंक
that
यू।
things are in right here. Yeah,
ओके
thank
सर,
you.
थैंक यू सर।
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Please.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes.
Sir, myself Baba Sukar from Maharashtra. It is a wonderful workshop and it has great success. And our resource person is really resourceful. Uh, I have learned some ABCDs of LaTeX, but now from this workshop, I have got already great information, especially for equations, typesetting, and tables and matrices also. Sir, my request is to Sanjay Singh sir, what are the other activities of AI? Because I am associated with by your WhatsApp group. So can you give brief of your activities? Actually, I have seen lot of speakers and I attended some few lectures also. Workshop is very good, but I want to know a little bit about AI.
Yeah, sure, sir. We'll share the information in the group about all the information related with Janardhan Singh Foundation in the IP. What we are doing, that will be provided in that WhatsApp. Later on, I will provide all the information in the group. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you so much, sir, for your. Yeah.
Anyone else who want to give feedback?
Hello, sir.
Hello? Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. So, sir, I am from Manipur. Sir.
Yes,
Hello.
please.
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
please.
I think that if you arrange this workshop for little more time, sir, around 1 week, it will be very helpful to us also during the practice also. Next time, please arrange around 1 week. Sir. It is very wonderful.
Mhm.
Thank you, sir.
Sure, sir.
Anyone else?
Good evening,
Please,
sir.
आप लोग hesitate. Please proceed.
Good evening, sir. Myself, Muskan Pandey from Bangalore. Me being a BSc student, I've really got more informative from this session. And for MSc, I hope this will be more useful. And I really hope that there will be a further session about this because I was having a zero knowledge about LaTeX and how to use. Even I was not knowing about its a basic thing. So I really felt that it was so useful for me and I thank you for giving me this chance, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Muskan. Thank you. Yeah, it is better to meet yourself and give the feedbacks because that will be recorded officially. So what we are doing and what is the outcome of this workshop, that will gives us motivation to further task. that related with either LaTeX or any other further events. So remaining participants, please come forward and give the feedbacks. What do you think? What do you expect? What you have learned from this workshop? You can tell us about that thing.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, please.
Myself, Charan Reddy from Bangalore, sir. So I found this workshop very useful, and I'd like to thank Akshay sir for being so patiently explaining each and every doubt, and in a very interactive session, and showing each error and then debugging that, and to make us visually understand how the each command things work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So Akshay sir, one request is there.
Yes.
So I observed one thing. I was very interested by that. In your when you had shared some part of your thesis work for of your PhD, I observed that
Yes.
in acknowledgement you had typed a verse in Sanskritam. So I
Yes.
that intrigued me. Can you
Okay.
is so that then a thought came to me upon different languages being supported in LaTeX. So
Yes.
can you provide information on that, and also can you show how you have typed that once?
Right now, what I have done is I have simply taken the photograph of that, and then
Okay.
I uploaded that as an image.
Oh,
But
okay, okay.
but then I came to know that we can also include languages in LaTeX, but I have not yet explored that part. So I'll definitely explore it, and then if possible, I'll send you the information through AIP.
Sure, sir. But that would be interesting.
Thank you. Yes.
Mm. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you.
And also, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Dr. Sanjay Singh and to organize info and provide information about this workshop and for the smooth uh, and effective communication to register for this workshop. And I'd expect more information about workshops in the future. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ladies. Thank you.
So from the remaining participants, anyone else?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. I am Shampa from Odisha, and I am from Maths department. And this is for first time I am learning LaTeX, and this is a very informative session for us. And our research person is very interactive. Uh, and I would like to thank to the organizers and Akshay sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am.
thank you, Shamba ma'am. या आप लोग मतलब फीडबैक देने में हेजिटेशन ना करें प्लीज। आप लोग पॉजिटिव या नेगेटिव या कोई भी शॉर्टकमिंग्स एक्सपेक्टेशंस आप लोग शेयर कर सकते हैं। वी आर वेटिंग फॉर 5 minutes फॉर द फीडबैक। यू कैन कम
Hello,
फॉरवर्ड
sir.
एंड यू कैन गिव सम। या
Am I audible?
यस यस प्लीज प्रोसीड।
Okay, I am Lutfa Shakir from Kerala. So, a few weeks before, my friend just put a document in a WhatsApp group. He just wrote entire module in LaTeX. So, I was so curious to know how it works and all. And I was searching for LaTeX tutorials in online, and I found the original LaTeX site. But coincidentally, I saw this poster of this work, and but I was unfortunately deadline was over. But when I contacted Sanjay sir, he told it is open, and that's how I came into this session. And I have attended so many online workshops before, but this is the first workshop which I feel truly satisfactory because this Akshay sir has considered all our questions. He answered it very patiently. It was really simple doubts too. So that was what overall when I look back to this workshop, that is hitting me. This sir answering our questions very simple way and without any hesitation and all. So I hope more sessions would be organized by these organizers. It's like presentation and all is sir only spoke a few minutes, took few minutes. So like we can move forward with another session exclusively for PPT and all. So I really extend my gratitude towards these organizers and especially to Akshay sir. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, all credit goes to Akshay sir for making the LaTeX workshop successful. Yeah, really, I feel that this event is successful with great personality, Dr. Akshay sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
moving further, please, other participants, please come forward to give feedbacks.
Hello, sir. I am Maitri Upadhyay, second year MSc student at PDU Gandhinagar, Gujarat. I will first like to thank Akshay sir for being so calm and giving answer to each and every question in detailed manner. And I would also like to thank to organizers for hosting such a wonderful workshop. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. I am Amog here. Actually, I'm now in final year of my master's now. So this workshop is going to help me a lot in preparing theses and making presentations. So this workshop had been on. So I would like to thank Akshay sir and the organizers a lot for bringing these workshops and looking forward to many more workshops like which will be helpful for me in the physics field. So yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah, thank you for your wonderful feedback. If any other participants are interested to give feedback, you can give. Uh, because your feedback confirm the success of this event or any event.
Good evening, sir. I just
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
take
thank
a
you.
few minutes to thank you and our resource person who has put his valuable insights to make this session very valuable and knowledgeable. And I am looking forward to more sessions which are related to MATLAB or Mathematica. That is quite an important, especially Mathematica, which is quite easy to understand and to apply during thesis writing and for the equations, complicated equations. So I hope we get an opportunity to attend those sessions in the near future. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Jaya. Any other participants still interested to give feedback? Okay, so Nikhil, you can conclude.
Yeah, so if everybody has given their feedback, so we will move further to the end of this workshop. Now, in the end, I would like to request Dr. Sanjay Kumar Singh, the founder president and the convener of this, the founder president of AIP, and the convener of this workshop, who really well organized this workshop. So I would like to request him to come forward for his concluding remarks on this workshop. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, dear Nikhil. Thank you so much for present here. Thank you so much, Dr. Akshay sir, for wonderful lectures on LaTeX. I hope all the participants got the unique opportunity to learn LaTeX from your wonderful hands-on sessions. Thanks to all the participants from your kind support for your kind support and participations. And I really appreciate for your engaging participation and for asking lots of questions without any interrupting to expert. So I am really grateful to Dr. Akshay sir for giving answers to all the questions simultaneously. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Over to Mr. Mithodia.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you everyone for your feedbacks. And I'd like to have the opportunity to give the official vote of thanks. So on behalf of the Jonathan Singh Foundation and Association of Indian Physicists, I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to the speaker, Dr. Akshay sir, for his insightful sessions and immense patience in answering questions of the participants. His invaluable expertise and knowledge has given us a good start in the field of academic writing using LaTeX. We truly appreciate the thoughtful discussions and opportunity to learn from him. To the dedicated team behind this event, your efforts have made a significant impact on the understanding of LaTeX and academic writing. I especially thank Dr. Sanjay sir, Kaushal sir, and Nikhil sir from Chennai University for their time and efforts they have put into organizing this workshop and providing us with this wonderful learning opportunity. I would also like to thank Leah Pauli from Switzerland for her participations in the workshop. Lastly, I would thank all you great minds for your presence and active participation. And let's put the knowledge gained in these 2 days into practice to further our professional development. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mentoja, for your kind support during this workshop in inaugural session and for in the last valedictory session, in between the sessions, for your great support. Thanks to Mr. Nikhil. Thanks to a special thanks to Dr. Akshay sir and participants for making this event successful. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Akshay sir. So
Sir,
now
I
I'd
need one
like
minute.
to request all. Yeah, yeah, please, sir. Please, please.
Yes, I also want to thank every one of you, especially Dr. Sanjay Singh, who invited me to for the workshop. Mrutyunjay sir and Nikhil sir, also the Kaushal sir, who actually this is all started with the Kaushal sir. And he asked me that can we do this kind of things. I said why not. I'm always eager to do this kind of workshop and looking forward to you for this kind of workshop again in the future. And I also would like to thank all the participants for their very interactive participations, because without them, like, we are speaker is nothing, right? So if there is no interaction, then that passion won't come. So thank you so much for that interactive session as well. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Yeah, Kausal sir is backbone of our association as well as that JS Foundations. He is always available for any task related to an activity of that this association. So thank you all. Yeah, thank you all for mm, uh, this TEDx workshop. Now I'd like to request all to unmute your camera for a group photo with expert Dr. Akshay sir. All are requested to unmute your camera. We'll take a screenshot. Nikhil, kindly take screenshots.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so have you taken the screenshots?
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Thanks to all. Have a great evening. Thanks for your kind participations. We have the recording and we will share with you all. And further details will be available related with EIP and further events. So that will be available in your group, and you can explore for further events from there. Even you can visit our website eipbharat.org. I will share the link of that website and that foundation with you in that WhatsApp. So thank you so much. Thanks to all. Jai Hind.
Sir, one query, sir, regarding the certificate of the event for attending the work.
Yeah, sure. We will provide within a week. Your certificates will be received officially on your email, right?
Okay, sir.
So thanks to all. Now you are free to leave the meeting. Thanks for your kind cooperations.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ranju sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.